Y'all hear that? Now I'm having a hard time figuring out what that is because it's down in that hollow. Now, I also heard some coyotes down in here a while ago. And I run up there and got my camera real quick, brought it in here and set it up, and I was hoping that I would catch it again. And I did. I ain't heard the coyotes yet. But I've remodeled everything, almost my whole house this week since I've been off. Well, not the whole house, but I've replaced a lot of stuff, and I am killed. And I come outside here to burn some trash there a minute ago. I heard them coyotes start up over the hill here, and then I heard them knocks. And it's right at the start of my video, thank goodness. So if y'all missed it, just rewind it to the start and listen really close. Turn the volume up, maybe you'll hear it. So I thought I might knock back and just see what happens. I got a tree right here behind the camera. Listen. I heard it again. I'm going to answer it. I hit that tree and it was completely full of rain. And needless to say, it all fell on me. I just don't know what that was, but it was awesome. Yesterday is my anniversary. I was married 27 years yesterday. Now, I don't know how in the world that she has put up with me for 27 years. But she has, you know. I'm out here chasing Sasquatch all the time and talking about UFOs and other things. I really hate to say the name. But my daughter the other day, her bedroom window's probably about 10, 15 foot off the ground. And she said she seen a orange glow looking in her window, almost like a big round orange eyes looking in her window. And I said, show me where it was coming through the window at. And when she did, I measured it, and it's almost 9 foot. So we've been there's been a lot of strange things. It's been, I gotta see what this is. Hang on. Been a lot of strange things going on around here. And I got in my car there a while ago, and I started up the hill. And I'm going to post a picture of what I found on my car. Now, it was a symbol. And it was on my windshield, like it had been drawn on there. I probably look a little different because I ain't got my hat on, because I really wasn't planning on running down here doing a video. But at least I do got some kind of Sasquatch paraphernalia on. But anyway. I got up the hill, and this little thing, I noticed it was perfect. I didn't draw it because I can't draw a dot. So, but anyway, it was, let me turn this way, light's glaring. But anyway, it was a perfect circle. Had a half moon inside of it, and a line coming off the back part of the moon up through the little circle into a point. Now, I said, I don't know what kind of circle that is, but I wasn't real excited about it. And, but now, I've heard different stories that people's been telling about what stuff goes on here, and I said, well, I should make a show and put it on YouTube and do it once a week. And call it, what would I call it? I don't want to take the name of a show that's going on TV, get copyrighted and everything. I'd hate to do that. But I could call it something like, What's Going On at Buddy's Land? That sounds pretty good, don't it? Because I'm telling you, there's some weird stuff happening around here. And don't really pay any attention. Just like the other night, my house haunted. Okay. Yeah, you're like, yeah, right. But I'm telling you, pretty sure my house is haunted. I am getting ate up by mosquitoes. Okay. That ain't nothing strange. I mean, you can hear them coming down here. They sound like a a Black Hawk helicopter landing. And when you hear that, you're like, okay, it's over. Because, you know, a lot of times they'll bat you, and if you don't get the house in time, you know, you start getting all dizzy and stuff from loss of blood. But anyway, I'm exaggerating just a tad. But anyway, see, I've been hearing that knocking. That. It's moved. It was out here and now it's straight down over the hill. I'm telling you. Man. I don't know. But I've been hearing different stories that people's been telling about this place down in here and, you know, different stuff that's happened. And I found out a lot of stuff recently. And, but anyway, my wife said that she seen something one time come up through here right where I'm standing. It was probably about 8 foot tall, real skinny, didn't have no hair. And it walked up this road, up this old road, up through these weeds. And it got about right here. And when it got about right there, it dropped down to all fours. That's when my daughter come out and seen it. When my daughter seen it, it was in a dog. It was a dog with no hair on it. And went down over the hill right here, right where I'm standing. There's only one thing in folklore or legends or cryptids or whatever you want to call it that does that kind of thing, that shape shifts. I will not say the name of it because, you know, Native Americans believe that you don't talk about this thing and you don't mess with this thing because, you know, if you do, it can come after you. Well, that's the last thing I know. I'm getting nervous talking about it, so I ain't gonna have my hair standing up right now. I mean, I got goosebumps. I don't know if y'all can see them or not, but look at that. That's goosebumps. I ain't talking about it no more. I'm done. But, and the other day, you know, anytime you start working on my house and you disturb my house or whatever, stuff happens in my house. So, I tore my whole bathroom floor up the other day. Sink started leaking about 2 or 3 years ago, and we didn't have no idea it was leaking until I walked in there one day and my sink was sitting sideways. Needless to say, my floor had rotted out. So, that's what I did 3 days ago. I tore my whole floor out in the bathroom. Well, half my floor in the bathroom. And I replaced everything. Replaced my john, replaced my floor, my subfloor, everything. Solid now. Now you could park a truck on it. I wouldn't recommend trying it, but you might could. But anyway, you gotta watch all the way around me. But anyway, she was sitting in, I went in the bedroom. After I went in there, she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Nothing." "What's that glow?" I said, "What glow?" She said, "There's a glow in the doorway." I didn't have any lights on. I was laying in there watching television. So I get up and I walk out there. She said, "The whole doorway was like it was glowing." Huh. So anyway, I didn't see nothing. But she said, "Come over here where I'm at." So I walk over where she is at and I turn around and look. And there's like a half my door, almost like a half moon. Oh, I don't want to say that because it's the, you know, thing on my car. But it was like a half moon and it was just glowing on my door. Almost like you shining a half a flashlight at it. And I was like, well, that's odd. My daughter comes out of her room a while ago and she had a box in her hand. "Dad?" I said, "Yeah." Box fell off my table. I said, "Well, put it up there better next time." You don't understand. I had it wedged up there sitting on the middle of the table. There's no possible way it could have fell off. And all of a sudden it just flies off my dresser into the floor. Yeah, stuff like that happens when we're working on my house. And it's always been like that. You do something to that house, or you do something to this yard, do something on this property, stuff happens. Almost like another show that I watch that I love. Okay, this show comes on TV, man, I love to watch it. But now, I'm not comparing my place to this place, but it's kind of similar sometimes. I mean, I ain't seen no UFOs or nothing, UAPs flying around, but now, I can't say that there ain't some strange things goes on around here. Y'all just heard that. I'm sure, surely y'all heard that on this thing that's knocking down in here. And I don't know if you heard the whistling or not, but I've heard 2 whistles since I've been on here down over that hill, on that side. Knocks over here, whistles over there. Gonna be an exciting night tonight, ain't it? I'm gonna finish burning this trash, and I think I'm gonna turn my PlayStation on, get me a big slab of pizza and a salad. I said I was gonna watch what I ate. I'll watch it for a minute. It's Buddy Isaacs. Y'all take care of yourself and each other, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Keep an eye to them woods, and I'm out.